Hi, my name's Anna. I'd like to talk to you about ways to manage menopausal symptoms without having to use HRT. As we all know, as women get closer to menopause, the hormone changes can start to impact on a woman's quality of life. She may start to notice changes in temperature tolerance, with flushes during the day and perhaps sweats at night, that then impact on her sleep quality, her energy levels and perhaps a degree of brain fog. Women can also describe changes in muscle and joint aches, changes in sexual function, and sometimes more frequent bladder infections. When these symptoms become severe, women may elect to use hormone replacement therapy or HRT. But for some women, that's not an option they want to take or perhaps are able to take. For instance, if they've had breast cancer, HRT may not be the best option to manage those menopausal symptoms. So what other options do we have? So the first line for those with very mild symptoms might be to consider lifestyle changes, such as wearing layers of clothes, so if the flushes become bad, you can start to peel those layers off. Perhaps carry a cool drink or a portable fan. And for many women, there are clear foods or drinks that can trigger their symptoms, so avoiding hot, spicy foods, alcohol, or caffeine-containing beverages can be helpful. So the next option beyond those lifestyle changes might be that you could consider complementary or alternative therapies, because as you know, they can be accessed directly from the pharmacy or the health food shop, so access is easy. There are lots of popular products, and these include things like soy and other plant-based estrogens, wild yam cream, progesterone cream, black cohosh and dong quai. I think when you take these, you have to be really careful just to make sure that you've looked at the evidence, because often the evidence that these products work is not there, and we can't be sure about their safety. I think particularly, in the situation if you've had breast cancer, it's really important that you avoid soy-based products because we really can't be sure that they're safe. St John's Wort is an example of a product that does help to lift mood, and it's often used around the world for mild depression. But if you elect to take that, please let your family doctor know, as it can interact with a whole variety of very important prescription medicines that they may wish to use. There's also a study that's been done with vitamin E, and this is a useful thing to consider if you have very mild symptoms. The study would suggest it reduces the number of flushes you have by 1 per day. So if the symptoms are really bad, I don't think it's going to be the answer for you. There's a lot of publicity about bioidentical hormone therapy. These products are often promoted as being more natural than HRT, better and safer, but the evidence really doesn't back that up. The take-home message really is, if you can't take HRT for safety reasons, you shouldn't be on bioidentical hormone treatment either. Exercise at menopause is a bit of a mixed blessing. As you know, we recommend it for helping protect against fractures and heart attacks. It's good for heart health and general health overall. But if you exercise during your menopause at perhaps the wrong time of the day, in the afternoon or closer to bedtime, it may actually increase both the frequency and the severity of the flushes. So if you're going to exercise, pick the time of the day and perhaps do it earlier in the day when it may be more beneficial. We certainly know that women who carry extra weight are more likely to have bad flushes, so that's where exercise is really helpful to help them drop that extra weight. So what other options have we got beyond what we've already talked about? Well, the evidence with yoga is a bit mixed, but there's been a recent review of all the research done with acupuncture, and this suggests that perhaps for some women this is a useful way to go. There's also evidence backing up the use of hypnosis, what we call cognitive behavioural therapy, and mindfulness-based stress reduction. These are all things that teach women techniques to cope with the flushes and sweats a little more easily. There's a wide range of publicity available on the internet and in the media about options you have to manage menopausal symptoms. If you do go down the path of using alternative, complementary or traditional medicines, then please seek out a skilled practitioner who's well qualified in that area. Some hot tips would be to avoid buying things directly over the internet because we can't guarantee their safety. Seek advice from reputable medical websites or from menopause societies, and talk to your family doctor or specialist because they know you and your health and can guide you to make the right decisions.